good grip, and you know, I'm always, no matter how much I do this, I'm always nervous about cutting because I've really cut my finger where I had to have surgery.
From RCs?
No, this was just of an accident, but still, I cut my fingers, my tips, with the blades, and it's just, you know, it's not pleasant.
Doesn't seem pleasant.
No, man, it's, you know, you have the most nerve endings on there, on your fingertips, and just cutting them is, I think Oscar was cutting one of his cars on his live, and he almost cut himself. So that's a huge liability for the
Oscar from Redcat?
Yeah.
Shout out to Oscar. Oh yes, we are going to put in the link now that he said that. ASD is coming up. ASD is an event hosted by the ASD crawlers. Brandon and Oscar and their families and their crew, the ASD crawlers, man, they put on a hell of an event. You know, oof, so he is finishing this off fast.
Yeah, I've scored it enough to where, see, it just, so you're gonna pull this guy out. And you just pull it a little, and I'm sure people are cringing right now.
I am.
Now you can see here how my blade went up. Right here. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
It went up a little,
Mm-hmm.
but it's okay because I'm not using the top. Now, if I would have went down, then it would have gone into the window, and that would have been a bummer.
But I had a cool idea for him that we're gonna put on tape. Since it's gonna be all one piece, what you could do is you run some wire like this across the top right here, across the top every, like half an inch, and then you put some cloth black material or cloth white material, and now you've got a convertible top that you could put back on there.
There you go.
You heard it here.
So now I'll do this side, and I'll score it again. Like I said, sometimes the blade will get out of that score, and it won't be even. But as long as you push it in, there you go. And got this side. And this side, since I scored it up, I got to do it here. And like I said, sometimes my hand will move. I think I cut the windshield a little. But that's what,
You cut the windshield?
I think a little bit right here, but you know, it happens.
At least that ain't a real 59.
Yeah, you know, it'll add to the. It'll add. That's the thing when you're doing this stuff. You know, it's not gonna ever be perfect. There's no such thing, right? So.
Yeah. But the beautiful thing is, don't ever be discouraged, because I'm gonna tell you like this. He'll tell you he tore up tons of stuff to get where he's at in life now. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything takes practice. You know?
Yeah, it takes time, and even up to now, I'll make a mistake. You know, it's just the way it is. It's plastic, and you know, you gotta just do it nice and slow, but all that can be fixed with I have some stuff that I can repair certain things with Lexan. You just gotta take your time.
Hey guys, it's Jason over at JJ Customs with another tech tip. So check it out. Nothing is more important to the people that do this themselves, the enthusiasts that like to get their hands dirty. We got the raw connectors for you. And for the guys that also just want to have it pre-assembled, don't want to deal with the headache of assembling it, look at this, already done. So a little bit for everybody, along with the charging cables pre-assembled. So if you guys need to get into the charging game, if you guys need raw materials, we got you covered. Check it out in store and also online, jjcustomsllc.com. Peace.
So now I'll push that in just to pass that score that was bad. And again, I'll use the nail file to get in here. Just do it nice and slow, just like Bob Ross used to say. There's no mistakes. Only, well, what was it? There's no. I'm gonna butcher his saying, but you guys look it up. I think you all know what I'm talking about.
Bob Ross was a painter, oil painter, I believe, right?
Yeah.
He made amazing trees. Amazing trees.
All right. So now that I've scored it in the front, I'm gonna see if I can push it in and snap it. It should snap on the front. There we go. Boom.
That was rough for me.
Yeah, I know it feels like it's, you know, but I've done this enough to where that snapping doesn't. It's like it's okay. Boom. So now let's take off the tape. So here's the top. Here's where I kind of my blade went up in there. You can see it here. And, but you know that's all right. Now it's a little rough here.
That's just tape.
Oh yeah, it's just, we'll clean that up. Take
But
off
we have a convertible, you guys. We have a 59
Tape.
convertible.
chrome still on there. Luckily the Tamiya tape works. It doesn't take off the chrome. So that's what I wanted. I wanted that chrome still on there. And once those clear bodies come out and you guys have all the chrome that you can put on there, you can cut your, I would suggest cutting.
What clear bodies?
Any clear body that comes out, then you have that chrome trim.
Mm-hmm.
If you cut the top, do it before you paint it, do it, you know, that way you could add the chrome and cover any little errors that you might have made. So now the top here, you can see how I left a lot of it right there. But I can go back there and then just score it a little bit and get rid of it right to the tip. I just didn't want to mess up the chrome in the front, and I wanted to leave a little bit. But there it is, man. We got our first Jeffries convertible special edition. And then I'll just clean it up with a rag. Probably use a better rag than that.
We'll let him clean it up real quick and then we'll put it in his display case on the car and you guys can tell me what you think. All right, you got the man in his scale garage detailing his convertible 59. Now this is just fresh, first cut right off the table. Look at that black, ooh, like a Porsche, you know, so he still has extra here, but this is just us cutting the top off and putting it on display to show you guys what a convertible version looks like. Two cool ideas we were just talking about right now is like, you know, when he gets down to trimming down to chrome to the scale size, you can actually cut the windows off and then cut them separately and have them look like they're rolled down a little, you know, while you're rolling. What are you doing for the interior? I believe you're working on something.
Yeah, so actually I could show that on the computer. I'll bring it over here.
Okay. Look at that.
So for the interior for this is I am doing this here. So we got the 59 version of the door panels, and this part up here will wrap on the top, and then we have the seats in the front with the leather.
Look at the texture. See how he's got the texture in there, not just red. That is
yeah,
cool.
so it's gonna have texture, and I believe like this here is gonna be chrome.
Yeah, for the center Impala.
Yeah, so
badge.
that's gonna be chrome, like
For the rear
actually-
seat, right?
Yeah, for the rear and the.
There it
this
is, right
the
there.
rear, yeah.
There it is.
So here we have. I'll zoom in. So that's the speaker that goes in the back.
Mm-hmm. So actually, go back up. So This
That's
is
the front seat.
front seat, but then it also rolls onto the back. So
Yes.
you'll have sticker on the back of your seat too.
Yeah, so it goes all the way to the back. So it's
See, he's not playing, man.
so these will be probably available first week of September. So in a couple of weeks.
Look at this thing. It is beautiful, isn't it? Oh, there's a convertible. You see that?
So like Chris said, you know, I'll clean this up. I might add new chrome if I knock the windows down. Maybe I'll make this one lower than the passenger, but I'll still make it low. Make it a little lower so they're off, or make it, you know, come in the way it's supposed to.
Bring it down lower. You see it'll get off. Well, E, there it is, man.
Yeah.
Your convertible 59. Great job, man. With the skirt on this side, and then here to show people what the other side will look like without the skirt. This is how it, you know, and that's the one thing that's cool about RC. You know, two different ways. But man, you have to give Redcat their shot, man, because they did all the scale work for you. All you got to do is add your personality. You know. Yo, E, thanks for inviting me down here for this, man. That was really cool.
No worries, man. I enjoyed it. Thanks for doing this, and I'm gonna take some pictures myself.
And let him do his thing. All right, you guys.
Peace out.
Till next time.